My name is Amy, and I'm a self-advocate with Project CARE, as well as the president of Project CARE Self-Advocate Committee.
Hi, I am Kia. I am also a self-advocate at Project CARE, and I am also a resource coordinator for the Project CARE Self-Advocate Committee.
And I'm Amy H. I'm also a self-advocate at Project CARE, and I am the Project CARE Self-Advocate Committee Secretary.
Project CARE is a program at the YWCA Greater Cincinnati that serves people with disabilities who are survivors and or at risk for domestic violence, sexual assault, intimate partner violence, stalking, and human trafficking. We are here today in honor of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and we would like to share some of our thoughts and perspectives with you.
According to a study released by the CDC in 2017, 1 in 4 women, 1 in 7 men will experience severe physical violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime.
People with intellectual disabilities are at even higher risk of experiencing abuse, and for longer duration, the people without disability.
Deaf people experience abuse at a rate of 1.5 times higher than their hearing counterparts.
According to a 2008 to 2013 study by the Bureau of Justice Statistics, people with disabilities experience violent crimes at twice the rate of people without disabilities. And people with disabilities are 3 times as likely to be sexually assaulted as their peers without disabilities.
Yet violence against people with disabilities is not recognized by society to be significant problems, and the need of victims and survivors are often ignored.
Project CARE recognizes that barriers to accessing services can compound the impact of violence against people with disabilities, and we strive to increase accessibility to survivor services and risk-reducing educational opportunities.
The frequency and severity of domestic violence varies dramatically. Domestic violence is prevalent in every community and affects all people regardless of age, ability, economic status, sexual orientation, gender, race, religion, or nationality.
Physical violence is often accompanied by emotional, abusive, and controlled behavior as much larger systematic and pattern of dominance and control. Domestic violence can result in physical injury, psychological trauma, and even death.
The devastating consequences of DV can cross generations and last a lifetime.
Kia, why do we observe Domestic Violence Awareness Month?
Well, in October 1981, the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence began observing the Day of Unity to mourn those we lost, celebrate survivors, and connect advocates across the nation who were working towards the end violence against women and children as the need and interest to increase awareness grew. The Day of Unity events became Domestic Violence Awareness Month in 1987, and in 1989, the United States Congress passed a law designated October as a National Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Amy H., why do you think we observe it?
I think we observe Domestic Violence Awareness Month to celebrate and support survivors and to raise awareness of all programs out there working to educate on what abuse looks like and where and how we can get help and what opportunities there are for us to learn to advocate for ourselves and each other.
Do you all think it's ever possible that it could be difficult for ourselves or for others to tell if we're experiencing an abusive situation?
Yes, because domestic violence includes many types of abuse, and some of those types can be harder to recognize as abusive behavior, like verbal and emotional abuse. Abuse can also come in forms of neglect, isolation, financial explosions, intimidation, withholding medication, and destroying accessories, devices, and even physical harm to your service animals.
That's why it's important to remember our red flags. Red flags may be someone putting you down, calling you names that hurt your feelings, controlling who you see, where you go, or what you do, keeping you away from your friends and family, taking or spending your money, not letting you make your own decisions, telling you that you're a bad parent, and threatening to take away the children, blaming you for the abuse and act like it's not really happening, intimidating you with guns, knives, or any kind of weapon, destroying your property, pressuring you or forcing you to have sex, even if you're married. No one can pressure you or force you to have sex, shoving, slapping, hitting you, or even threatening to commit suicide and claims it's because of something you've done.
What are some words of encouragement we could offer to someone that may be in need of support?
I'd remind someone how strong they are, that we're all warriors. Being abused is never your fault, and there's help out there. There are national organizations and local ones like us. People can reach out to Project Care at the YWCA Greater Cincinnati online through text messages or by phone to call our hotline.
Yeah, I think it's important to remind everyone that no one ever has the right to hurt you in any way. No one deserves to be abused, and it's never your fault. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect.
Okay, folks, what does a survivor look like?
A survivor looks like me and you. You may not be able to look at someone and be able to see that they're survivors, but we are here. I am a survivor. I am a domestic violence. I am proud of my strength, and I can use my experiences to help others.
A survivor could look like someone advocates for themselves and others. They may participate in raising awareness and even help others.
My own personal experience is very traumatic, and I will spare us of all the details. Just please understand that I survived what tried to take me out. I am a survivor of attempted murder-suicide. My offender is in prison. I have a lot of scars. They remind me that I'm brave, fearless, and resilient. I had to personally step out of my victim mentality and step into survivor mode. I am an overcomer, and I can help others to get there as well. Thank you for listening to our perspectives, testimonies, and thoughts on domestic violence as we observe Domestic Violence Awareness Month 2021. Bye.
Bye.